Hi guys, welcome. Happy Wednesday and happy day after our full moon day, I guess, right? We had our full moon and uh, it was the lunar eclipse, which was a little bit crazy and intense for some. I know for myself, I was really having a lot of restless night last night. I didn't sleep much. So today was the day of trying to recharge and renew and get myself at least a couple hours of sleep. It was so crazy. I don't know how others are out there, but when anytime there's a full moon for myself, especially when we have an eclipse, then um, I end up, I don't sleep. It's the weirdest thing. So anyone else out there that's that way, I would love to hear back and know if I'm just crazy or if it's the energy that others feel. I know a lot of our energy workers are light healers, your spiritual, more, I guess, connected to the universe, I know can have sleepless nights. So, but I don't know. I know I have a few friends that do, but I, I feel like this one was more intense than any other one I've ever experienced. But some of you that follow me or have been on and listened to my shows within the last few weeks, and maybe even before that, I actually have shared that I have two grandbabies, which just blows me away. I'm too young to have grandbabies, I feel like sometimes, but I call myself a glamour. So, but my glamorous grandma and me is so excited, and we have two do any day, like literally any day. I keep watching my phone, and if any of them go into labor and you see me dart out of here, or if any of my uh, producers that are on, um, uh, I'm reading my things. Sorry, my brain went all weird. But with the producer, uh, you're going to know that I have a child in labor. So see, even my energy scattered. Anyhow, so I actually had a little scare with my daughter, and we thought for sure that we had our little granddaughter coming, but because it was the full moon and it was storming here in Utah, and everyone knows that full moons and storms bring babies. So that was kind of interesting as we thought for sure she was going into labor, but no baby, none yet. And either is my other one. But so today I've been excited to, I've just, like I said, relaxed and really recharged myself with just rest and sometimes I feel like that's the best thing we can do, even though I felt like I was not very productive today, but it's all good because I'm always busy, busy. So I had noticed a couple of things I wanted to just throw out there before I take any callers. And first, I always forget, I get so excited, but for those who are listening and didn't catch the beginning, my name is Stephanie. I am the mini medium, and I am loving my whole time that I've been with A1R Psychic Radio and with Moonstruck TV. And I'll tell you, it's fun to look forward to every Wednesday. It's kind of fun to look forward to every week. And then just kind of going back through and listening to other readers that are with the A1R and Moonstruck. So anyhow, I am hoping that next time I see you next Wednesday, that I can give you news of any grandbabies here. But in the meantime, we'll do some amazing readings. And first and foremost, I want to do my oracle cards, which I always do first. And I have vowed that I want to go try to connect with a different deck, which I love the Moonology, don't get me wrong, but I have yet to find one. So we're going to use the Moonology. And I am going to pull whatever. I'm always drawn to certain numbers. And I think, I'm gonna, and every time that I pick up these numbers, there is always a reason. And I'm hoping that it resonates with um, with any of the callers today. But for now, um, I pulled number 27 for whatever reason. I was seeing 27. And this card is the new moon in Taurus. So, as many of you know, anytime we have new moon energy work, that's when we want to start to manifest the things that we want to see happen in our lives, put that out in the universe, and have really good, pure, and true intentions when it goes out. Comes back to us twice as much, and then we see how beautiful the universe will provide blessings or gifts, or however you want to look at that. And I have seen and experienced it myself, and have seen it with many others. So, everybody out there, I hope this resonates with, if not all of you, then most of you. So, the new moon in Taurus, and I like this one. I think everyone would like to hear this, but your moonology, your oracle is the prosperity lies ahead. So, I'll kind of show that here on my camera for when this goes on beautiful Facebook or YouTube or wherever else in social media land out there. So I love that, right? We all need a little prosperity, no matter what avenue of prosperity that we're looking at. And so I hope and I think that's going to be a great message for all, especially with this full moon we just had. All right, my friends. So remind me again, my wonderful producer. Thank you. Hi, Jody. This is Stephanie, the mini medium. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, really good. Thanks for calling today. I think I saw you're from Canada. Is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, without further delay, Red Deer, Alberta. Perfect. My wonderful
Yes.
producers helped me out there. How can I help you today, my friend?
I just want to just general reading, if you can. Just I've been going through some stuff, so I just want to know what's in store for me.
Sure. Okay.
Or if anybody comes through, if you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
that would be
hon.
first thing first.
Okay, you got it. Yeah, I love when I do readings. I've been doing this for quite a while. It's been 26 years, which, again, I always say this, but it blows me away every time I say it because I'm only 26. That's that's what I always want others to believe, but no, not really. But I love when I do readings and we start out just like last week. I had a caller and same thing. She asked, just general, and it didn't take long and we started channeling her mom. So it was beautiful. So I always say, yeah. So I will do everything within my mediumship powers, if you will, to see if we can't channel any of your loved ones in the spiritual world. Um, Before I really start to open myself up, and I'll coordinate or not coordinate, excuse me, I'll incorporate tarot cards in my readings. I'm not necessarily a tarot reader, but I love to use them as a guide or a tool. And what I love is when I do my private readings, whether they're over Zoom, FaceTime, or in person, the cards will give you a visual validation of what your loved ones on the other side are trying to communicate. So if we do use any cards for you, Jody, know that, excuse me, I'm already getting raspy. That's a good sign. But it always happens. They manipulate my throat chakra. But I do feel that if we use them, then I will share. And then if, you go to any of the platforms that the show is out there. You can see as well. So, um, but the one thing I want to ask, this happened last week. I always see numbers. Numbers and numerology is very important to me when I do readings. And I saw the number 27, which I counted out 27 oracle cards. We got the beautiful message of the prosperity lies ahead. I never look at coincidences ever. I don't believe in them. Do you connect with that number 27 in any way?
Yeah, I do. I do, yeah.
Awesome. Can I ask how you connect with that?
My niece and nephew passed away on the 27th, and my uncle passed away on the 27th, and my best friend on the 27th. All like different months, different years,
Oh,
but all the same day.
wow, Jody. You just gave me chills. I mean, I'm like head to toe chills. So, even though we're going to try to do a general guidance reading for you, I feel like we're going to probably be channeling one or, if not many of your loved ones. I know we don't have much, we have a very limited amount of time, but you can always go and follow my Instagram or my Facebook page, or you can email me, and all of those different avenues that you can reach me. Yeah, we can always uh, continue. So, what was that?
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, if that, if you want to, after we're done, if we only get a little bit in, you're more than welcome to message me, and I'm happy to kind of continue if there's any other messages for you. So, yeah, you betcha, hun. You betcha. Okay, so I'm going to just take a minute because I love that we're already picking up on that 27. So, yeah, okay. What I usually do here is I just kind of listen to how my body is responding or acting to the energy in my room here. And when it comes to the many you had mentioned, this is what I love. They'll validate who they are to let us kind of hone in on exactly, because the 27 connected with so many. The number 4, I keep seeing the month of April or the 4th of the month. Does that help us narrow down? Or the age of 4? Oh, oh goodness. Okay, alrighty. So we lost a little connection there, but just with Jody, in case she goes back and hears a little bit of this, but and then I'll hop on and grab the next caller. But Jody, if you happen to hop on later, you can listen and just email me, my friend, at Stephanie, or excuse me, Tarot with Steph, STEFF at gmail.com, and we'll continue with what else I was getting. And before I grab the next caller, just the last thing I was saying was the month of April, or the 4th of the month, was coming in. So we'll kind of put a pin in that and pause, but we'll move forward and grab the next caller. And this is Candy, and Candy's from New York. Is that correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Hi, Candy. How are you?
I'm doing very good, thank you.
Good, good, good. All right. Well, the energy's already been kind of fun and playful and crazy. So let's just dive in. And how can I help you today with your reading, or general, or wanting to channel somebody?
I would like you. My daughter is blind and has been for about 30 years. She was born very visually impaired when she was born. I was wondering if you see any science that will soon be coming to help her with her vision.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I like your question. I love that. And this is your daughter, you had said. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
Your
Tanya
daughter. Okay.
Scully.
Okay. Okay, hon. Okay. So I want to ask, I asked my other caller, unfortunately, we had some connection issues, but I'm very drawn to numbers. And I just need to ask, and I ask all my callers that call in, the number 27, I'm very connected to numerology numbers. Do you connect with that 27, whether it be an age or a date, the 27th of the month,
No,
27 years ago? Okay. Okay, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure it was very highly resonated with her. So I feel like that kind of had a feeling maybe that's going to be a different case for you. No worries. Um, you said this has been 30 years that your daughter has been blind, correct?
very visually impaired, even at birth. But at the age of
Gotcha.
16, she went totally blind.
Okay. 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 Okay, I'm just going to kind of focus for a minute here and see if there's anything that I'm, feeling that I'm drawn to. Now, I always let any of my, um, they call you a sitter when you're in the reading world, but any of my friends, clients, sitters that I do readings for, anything that has to do with health, please know I'm not advised to give any kind of medical advice. However, I can just intuitively tell you what I see coming and manifest as much as I can for you. Um, so one thing that I really felt as you were speaking, and I never doubt when I get certain signs, symbols, or feelings. And the one thing that I was really getting was a very strong sense of needing to tap into what I call my clairvoyancy. And clairvoyancy is the
Mm-hmm.
ability to see into the future. And this was before you even asked your question. So I thought, okay, we're going to tap into that clair. This I kept seeing the number 7. This is going to be for me when I tap into my future abilities. This would be 7 months out, or this would be the month of July. I don't feel that this is 7 years. So to me, that because it doesn't feel like it's that far away. Um, when I happen to mention 7 months out, that really puts us at the month of May. Um, but then also the number 7 being the month of July. Now I keep being drawn to between the month of May and July, so we'd be May, June, July. Um, whose birthday or anniversary is during that time? There's a celebration I see.
June is my husband,
Your husband. Okay.
and
And
and his birthday is June 7th.
June 7th. Perfect. I love it. Okay. Is husband still here in the physical world?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so these are what my beautiful spirit guides do is they help to guide me to certain dates and then show me visions that really validate certain occasions, which your husband being June 7th, which he's a Gemini. I am also a Gemini, so yay to Gemini. Um, but I really feel right about the time of your husband's birthday that your daughter sees almost feels like it is like a birthday present or gift to you all um, of it's almost the vision I'm getting is are you familiar with what there's a whole thing even here in Utah and it's called hereditary. hereditary is where they take your blood and they break it down into all of the different genomes. And the genomes, when they do this, there's millions of them, and they break them all down. And then the really smart scientists go down and see what genetically you have within your hereditary makeup. And then from there, they're able to pinpoint what may have caused, certain illnesses. I'm very drawn to this being part of what I see happening for your daughter. Um, has she ever done anything like that yet?
No, no.
Okay, okay. So think about it. Like I said, I can't advise you, but I do feel like there's some kind of hereditary connection to this, or antibodies. There just seems to be more to this. The other thing and that's timing wise, that's right around your husband's birthday, seeing the 7th, seeing, the month of June. Of course, things take time. And so that for me is the first milestone that I'm drawn to. The next milestone and what I feel next for her, I feel this really has to do with, wow, okay. Does she have any vision at all? Does she see shadows, may I ask?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And I say perfect because I feel the next milestone is she starts to be able to see just shadows. That's the next milestone that I get to. So a lot of this I feel is going to be, I guess I would say, voluntary. Oh goodness, what do they call that when you go and do studies, right? When you do those kind of studies.
Yeah, talking about.
Yeah. Did she have a high fever? All of a sudden I'm burning up. There's something about a fever.
Oh, yeah, she's had high fevers before.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's something about the high fevers also causing some of the degenerativeness I feel within her sight. So, uh, of course, I don't feel, or I'm not seeing that anything can be, reversed, but I feel that may have contributed to some of it, if that makes sense. I have to tell you, yeah, I keep getting this beautiful angelic feeling coming from your daughter. Very just, has a very beautiful purpose in this world. Um,
Oh, she is.
her soul is just, it's so bright and so powerful. And I want to tell you, I'm a true believer that everything happens for a reason. Now, of course, we don't want to see our children, have any kind of ailments, or diseases or, quote unquote disabilities. But I feel like this is her purpose. I really do for you, Candy. I feel that she is such a beautiful soul. And I can see her advocating for younger children that have the same kind of issues at a very young age and helping guide them through the life knowing that it's okay. I feel like that her sight may have went, but her intuition, her listening, her hearing just magnified. And this has made her such a beautiful being, even more so than ever before. I love what I see for her. Can I ask how old she is? Is that okay?
Oh, of course, certainly. She's 44.
44. Okay. All right. So, so she's got plenty enough time to find her purpose and her soul passion and her soul purpose. Um, Even if she's not able to have full sight by the time her beautiful soul crosses over into the spiritual world, I really feel that her purpose and her passion and what I feel she's meant to do is to help advocate for small children, maybe up to teenagers, that are struggling with, some of what she did with her sight, and and inspire them to use their magnified gifts rather than focus on the things that they kind of wished wouldn't be there, I guess. The disability, and I hate that word sometimes. So, um, but oh my gosh, Candy, your daughter is absolutely beautiful. And, I always say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I can tell just hearing your voice and feeling your energy that you've done very well, Mom. You've done very well. There's no doubt.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. No, you are welcome. I know we're getting close to our time, but I hope that helped a little bit, or at least gave a little bit of comfort and maybe something to get excited for too, for the future.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And thank you for calling, and thank you for taking the time here with me and with the A1R Psychic Radio and the mini medium here. And anyone that is interested, I am actually open for appointments. I've opened my books even more. So if you'd like to get a private reading, you can reach me at Tarot with Steph, STEFF, at gmail.com. And that is also my Instagram, Tarot with Steph. Or you can go on my Facebook page at Stephanie's Tarot Readings, and my beautiful website will be up eventually here. We're working on it. So anyway, I wish you all so much love and light and peace and healing, and I will see you next Wednesday and hopefully with a grandbaby. Bye, guys.